alright. So obviously the soft tyres are still throwing up all the stones from last night, but I've slept on it overnight. I've had a lot go on this morning with the business and cars and stuff, but I thought I'd just do an honest review of the Renault and what I actually thought of it. It's a lovely little car. It's really easy to drive, super compliant. Like anyone could drive one of these fast, I reckon. Like it's really easy to sit close to the edge. It's got really good mid-range power, good acceleration off the line, but it sort of like any stock sort of turbo car from this era, it sort of falls over top end. And I think the rev limit is a little bit generous on it. I also don't like the brakes that are in it. It's got really nice Brembos and vented discs, but I think it needs a far better pad in it. So a much better pad would really help this car out. It's an initial bite because it's a bit woody on the first feel, and then so you brake earlier than you really need to, or when you do brake where you should, you can't really feel it until the ABS gives you a bit of a shock. So gearbox is lovely. Typical 6-speed in me where I keep grabbing 6th instead of 4th. But man, it's nice. It's got good legs on it. Tyres I've got on it. So I think I said last night I got Nitto NT05s. Really cool tyre. They took every bit of punishment last night, so I'm stoked on them. Yeah, really good car. I can see why this so, like I've watched a ton of review videos in the UK of guys driving these, you know, like places like Brands Hatch and Alton Park and stuff like that, and I can see why they're so popular there, because they're just easy to drive and feel like you're going really, really fast. Yeah, I don't plan on doing too much more to this. I think I'm going to read for Targa. It's got the factory catalytic converter. I don't know if you've seen any Renaults. They've got a massive, like it's like a big square box straight off the back of the turbo. So I want to get rid of that for a normal high flow cat, because I think that's what's choking it out top end. Redo the intercooler piping. As you see, Damo had an issue with his on his Clio last night, so I want to sort this one out so I never have to worry about that, you know, any of that stock stuff. So like it's a rapid little car. Yeah, honest review, love it, easy to drive. Not sure if I really want to get rid of it now because it is just such an easy to drive car. Like for track days and stuff like that, you're probably not going to buy much better for the sort of money that you can drive, thrash, be safe and doesn't give you a massive financial outlay. If you went to go race it and improve production over here in WA especially, you'd probably be pretty outgunned unless you put some more horsepower into it. But in saying that, just a downpipe and a stock, you know, like get rid of the stock flash ECU, put a Motec in it, you'd probably pull another 50 horsepower out of it, and then it'd be a proper ripper, you know, like it'd be a really angry car. So yeah, really enjoy it. Really looking forward to trying some tarmac rally stuff with it. It's not really my cup of tea, that sort of driving, so yeah, looking forward to that. And then we'll see what happens. I've got some other big cars on the table for this year, so we'll just see what happens. I need to keep progress going on the new Skyline build, so I can't get too distracted with things like this because it is just such a cool car. Cool, cheers.
Big shout out to the guys at Hyperdrive, keeping these cars humming. Can't thank them enough for everything they do. Damo DC Autos, just an awesome guy, awesome workshop, looks after everything that I need. Chris at Shockworks has been amazing for my car. Steve at MSC Turbos in New Zealand just keeps supplying me with the good info and the good gear. Shane at Behind the Sport for all the laughs, just hilarious. Chris at Culture 24/7 helping me get on my fitness, nowhere near as jacked as Lane, but I'll get there. And of course Lux Performance for all your good gear.